My friends, I'm Dr. Gwen, and I want to ask you a very important question. Do you often feel frazzled, disconnected, and lacking in focus and alignment with your true sense of self and your fulfillment? If so, you're not alone. In my practice as an energy healer and a diviner, I've found this to be a growing trend with so many spiritual entrepreneurs and with people in general. At times, quite frankly, that disconnection is something that I experience too, but knowing how to handle that situation quickly gets me back on track. And I'll be sharing some of those tips with you in this video today. During this series, we'll be discussing self-rapport, and in this particular video, you'll learn the crucial first step to achieving the type of self-alignment and rapport you're seeking, not just in your life, but also in collaboration with your business and relationships. So we'll explore how understanding your spiritual essence is the key to unlocking the life and fulfillment, and most importantly, the self-alignment, because in having this, the latter feels more pleasant and you can go on to create more things that you desire in your life. If you feel like you'd like more of this topic, I invite you to hit the notification bell and subscribe so you can be notified when more videos like this come. So now let's dive in. We're all spiritual beings. And when we face this reality, we come to the knowledge that all of our experiences are spiritual, whether or not we realize it. Spirituality is not a religious phenomenon. They are both mutually exclusive. You can be spiritual and not religious, and vice versa. Religion is about teachings and beliefs and following an organization or even a cult. While spirituality is an experience, it's intimacy. It is connection that we develop with the energies around us, whether seen or unseen. Spirituality is present in our interactions with the elements of nature for the full embodiment of what those energies have to offer us. It doesn't matter what religion or beliefs you have, or what you have come to embrace as your truths. We're all having a spiritual experience on this planet. Some of us are interacting with favorable energies, while others not so much, and sometimes out of our realization. And the type of energy we interact with determines the way we feel. Awakening to the energies and the connecting sources of it will bring forth the self-power that we are seeking. This is all meant to enhance our experience on this earth so that we can bring our focus more through the spiritual lens. When we fail to do that, it increases the struggle that we have, and there's an uphill battle that we face. I often use the example of a whale to describe this. A whale is a mammal who lives in the water, but mammals do need air to feel healthy, whole, and to just plain live. And if that whale does not come up for air to satisfy its nature, it gets weaker and weaker, and it eventually dies. It drowns, literally. We are spirit beings occupying our human body. This allows us to operate in the physical realm with the things around us. Now, I'm going to say something that sounds really radical, but I want you to take this away and to ponder it over time and to just feast on it as you continue to live your life. This body is not us. I'll say more about that later. Our body is the clothing for our spirit, which allows us to facilitate our activities on the planet. Now, because we are spirit beings, when we function only in this physical mode, disconnected from our spirit self, it brings about that slow dying process. This is when we have a total sense of disconnection or misalignment with who we are. And we become discombobulated, we become frazzled, and we start to lose hope. And just a quick note here, I want to remind you that we can perform all the spiritual activities that we know how to mechanically. But if we do that, it produces the same dying effect. As a shamanic practitioner and energy healer, I can tell you about the number of healings that happen when we stay connected in the spirit. And we'll complete that in a later video for the sake of time. But as spirit beings, we have to come up daily for spirit connection, just like the whale comes up for air. Otherwise, we die. And perhaps not in minutes or hours, but we die a slow death, starting with our sense of purpose and the meaningfulness of our lives, and the joy and the fulfillment that we experience is voided from our lives. Have you been asking yourself lately, what is the purpose of living anyhow? Check to see how you are connecting there. Because no matter who you are, whether you've embraced spirituality as an entrepreneur or as a leader or as a professional, you must come up for spiritual air to operate fully in your nature. And before we talk about this, let's address some symptoms. Now, the symptoms of spirit disconnection. I'll mention a caveat that there can be other reasons that you are showing or feeling some of these symptoms. But in general, I found that in working with people, that these are some of the energies that I have cleared from the unwanted energy field. Number one, feeling scattered and disconnected and not feeling yourself, that inability to focus, to feel calm and relaxed, even when your main goal is to get to that state of relaxation, like in meditation. It feels like it's a struggle. You can't get back in oneness with yourself, and you can't control your mind. Number two, seeking for outside belonging, like validation from others, from external sources. So you feel unworthy, whether it's a job or a relationship, accolades, money, material possessions, continuing to chase those to fill a void. Make no mistake, those are absolutely okay to have those and want those things. But the issue really lies in when we're seeking those to fill us up and to give us peace and to give us fulfillment. It can't happen. It will never happen that way. Three, neglecting the spirit in the hustle of daily life. We continue to struggle to find our spiritual essence, and we overlook that, leaving us feeling empty and void, grasping for air, that feeling of meaninglessness and purposelessness in our lives, separation from our true potential. Now, if you felt any of those, I'd love to hear what symptoms you have experienced, and I invite you to drop a note in the comments so we can talk about it. Now, what do you do about these symptoms? I'll share some practice that you can do to help you overcome and fall into alignment and get rid of this disconnection. See which one of these resonate with you, and then I want you to try that one. Number one, the feeling of disconnection. When you feel scattered and disconnected, acknowledge it. Don't fight it. Drop within and just be with yourself. Just be. You can build on this later and strengthen that bond, but this is a really great place to start to building self-rapport. You may also strengthen your relationship with yourself by establishing a daily mindfulness ritual that goes to ground you and connect you in the spirit. This could be through meditation, nature walks, journaling, and any activity that brings you in the present moment so you can develop some self compassion. The key here is being present in the moment of your experience. You can go through any or all of these routines daily and still experience the emptiness and void. So, this is what some religious practicing people, traditionalists, shamans go through. In such case, the life energy is stripped from the rituals and the prayers and the ceremonies, and it all leads to that slow death. So, to help you get there, it's important to focus with that consciousness on an internal level that evokes that energy of intimacy and love of spirit. If you recall, consciousness is not just your physical body. The mega benefit of that awareness allows you to align your consciousness with the goal of oneness with your physical body and your spirit, creating that intimacy and connection. Expanding even more on this energy topic, you can absorb other energies from the five elements, like going in the woods to hang with the trees, by the water sides with the water energies, sitting on the rocks, on the mountain, feeling the energy of the communication, sitting by the fireside to feel the energies from your ancestors, and really connecting. Make it a ritual. Walk with bare feet on the earth. Feel the energy that comes from that to support us daily. It's important to stay inside, feeling the energy, peeling back the layers and the conditioning to reconnect us with the essence of who we are. And one more thing, radio frequencies and EMF will throw your body off balance. So if you can put your phone on airplane mode when you sleep, that will help. The second symptom of seeking external sources to fill. How do you handle that? Seek internal belonging. Form a relationship with your inner self. Allow your conscious mind to be. Feel the connection of your benevolent spirits, of your ancestors surrounding you daily. Start your morning with meditation. Treat the discovery of your spiritual self as the beginning of a lifelong relationship. Spend time in daily practice that help you to understand and appreciate who you really are at that level. 3, that lack of self-nurturing. Nurturing yourself, your spirit self. Follow your intuition. Stand in a unique place and with a strengthened sense of self, and confidently reach out to occupy your space in the world authentically with your self-expression that allows other people to recognize who you genuinely are and fuel your success and your fulfillment. I will say that we often come to the planet having certain energies that weigh on us and present challenges for our spiritual connection. In my energy healing work and shamanic practice, I've supported many others in releasing these energies and claiming back their self-power. A cowrie shell divination can help you to determine which of the elements you need most to align with to be in full self-alignment and purpose alignment. I'll leave a link in the description for you. And if you're interested to learn more, just click the link and we can meet on phone and talk about it. Begin your journey, however, to self-discovery and success, and book that complimentary session with me so that we can dive deeper and build that connection for your spiritual self and transformation, and to get that self-rapport in your life. Let's embark on this journey together and unlock the success that starts from within. If you found that this video has been helpful, I invite you to subscribe and share it too so others can benefit. Bye for now.